now today let's start with chapter number 10, tribal groups, vision and the golden age. So let's study about the tribal society over here. Tribal society has identified number of traits. यहाँ पे इनका language, social organization, religious affiliation, economic pattern, geographic location and self-identity. They typically live in hilly regions somewhat remote from caste. Right? They generally speak a language recognized as tribal. They tend to form self-sufficient economic unit. ठीक है, most tribal people land use right traditionally derives simple from tribal members. और जो tribal society they tend to be egalitarian, they choose their leader based upon the ties of kinship, right? Often क्या होता था, जो Sweden farming थी rather than intensive farming is also known as shifting cultivation, which is used in forest area. The tribes and British. With the coming of the British, the trade was almost monopolized by the Europeans and a change was made in the forest money, right? Before these regulations, these communities used to trade in forest product like hides, horns, silk, cocoons, ivory, bamboo, right? European trading firms sold right to trade in the forest product and what we outstated the native community, Adivasi, they were forced to work insist in factories. उनको फोर्स करा जाता था कि आप फैक्ट्रीज में काम करो एंड द ब्रिटिश कॉलोनिस्ट क्लियर लास्ट टैक्स ऑफ फॉरेस्ट एरिया और उनको किसको भेजा, यूरोपियन प्लांटर्स. द प्लांटेशन इन टी कॉफी रबर फिल्ड द यूरोपियंस एंड मेक नेटिव पॉपर्स and this bad effect on the local community. They have their own religion and practice. Most such practice had community with Hinduism. Each group had its own rules of living and was governed by their own group leader. जो उनके अपने group leader थे वो उनको क्या करते थे, govern करते थे, right? These are the different बंजारास, सहारिया, ठीक है, आपके गर्डीज, गुज्जर्स, your different tribal groups are है. आप देख सकते हैं कि हर एक tribe अपने अपने dialects और communication के लिए अपने अपने dialects use करती थी. Then we have most tribal considered land as belonging to the whole group. बहुत से ऐसे लोग थे जो क्या बिलीव करते थे कि पूरे ग्रुप को लैंड बिलोंग करता है एंड मेंबर्स ऑफ द ट्राइब वाज बाउंड टुगेदर बाय सिमिलर लैंग्वेज. उनके अपने लैंग्वेज, अपने कल्चर, अपने कस्टम्स थे एंड they had social and cultural identity of their own. Each group has its own folk dance form, music, musical instrument and other aspects of culture. Then the main economic activities were hunting, gathering and shifting culture. जो main economic activities थी वो क्या थी, hunting, gathering or shifting cultivation. So all those who belong to the same tribe thought of themselves as sharing common ties of kinship. They did not have the sharp social division that we characterized of caste society. They married generally with their own tribe. वो अपने ही tribe से क्या करते थे, शादी करते थे. Now in 1931, India has about 23 million tribal population and these tribal communities were concentrated in certain geographic regions. जैसे आप देखते हैं हिमालयन फुट हिल्स हो गए, नॉर्थ ईस्ट हो गए, सेंट्रल इंडिया हो गए, सदर्न हिल्स हो गए, अंडमान एंड निकोबार आइलैंड हो गए और ईच ट्राइबल ग्रुप हैज इट्स ओन नेम. इनके अपने क्या है, ग्रुप नेम. Then the source of tribal history are mainly their ballads and folkries. They have passed one from one generation another orally. There are also official documents. यहाँ पे आपको कुछ official documents, gadgets, newspaper और biographies भी देखने को मिलेगी recent year में. Then we have life and occupation of the tribal group. So the tribal were primarily gatherers of several kind of forage produce. The men used to go on seasonal hunting. जो men होते थे वो seasonal hunting पे जाते थे. And later on they turned to cultivation and herding. By the 19th century, tribal groups were involved in variety of activities in different parts of India. आप देखेंगे इंडिया के different parts में ये different activities करते थे. And then next is your झूम cultivation. झूम cultivation एक traditional agriculture process है that involves clearing the land of trees and other vegetation, burning it and then cultivating it for set period of time. Potash which is found in burnt soil boosts nutrients content. Shifting cultivation and slash and burn cultivation, ये कुछ other name है आपके किसके, झूम कल्टीवेशन के. ये आपकी सबसे ओल्डेस्ट फार्मिंग है. अलग अलग जगह पे अलग अलग नेम से इसको हम जानते हैं. देन वी हैव एडवांटेजेस ऑफ झूम कल्टीवेशन. व्हाट आर इट्स एडवांटेजेस? फर्स्ट इज रिस्टोर द सॉइल फर्टिलिटी. क्या करता है, जो सॉइल की फर्टिलिटी को रिस्टोर करता है. देखो आप क्या करोगे, एक टाइम पर एक क्रॉप उगा रहे हो, दूसरे टाइम पे दूसरा, तो इससे जो फर्टिलिटी है सॉइल की वो इंक्रीज जाती है. So it adds the soil and retaining all the nutrients last during agriculture. The recycling process encouraging natural flora to grow away. जो क्या है exactly what the soil requires, कि soil को किसकी requirement है. This strategy is incredibly sustainable, which is exactly what we want in today's world for depreciating resources. Then we have high efficiency. So जो झूम कल्टीवेशन है उसकी हाई प्रोडक्शन होती है even on small scale and high efficiency. This is an environmentally beneficial method of farming. ये क्या है, ये environmentally beneficial method है फार्मिंग का. Prevents growth of weeds. देखो weeds क्या होता है, unwanted plants होता है. आपने देखा होगा कभी कभी एग्रीकल्चर लैंड पे अपने आप कुछ घासें वगैरह ग्रास वगैरह उग जाती हैं, वो अनवांटेड प्लांट्स होता है जिन्हें हम weeds कहते हैं. So Zoom cultivation suppress the growth of weeds on agricultural land, which are obtained unless greens grows practically anywhere and depletes nutrients. It is also recognized to play a significant functions in soil pest control because इसमें जो soil होता है उसको हम recycle करते हैं regular interval पे, right? Many soil borne disease can develop over time and they are destroy greatly, और ये जो risk होता है disease का उसको reduce कर देते हैं. Then we have hunting and gathering. In many regions जो tribal groups थे, like you can say khans in the forest of Odisha depend upon collective hunting and gathering fruits and roots. They cook food, वो खाने को cook करते थे with the oil they extracted from the seeds of the saul and mahua. And they used many shrubs and herbs. जो shrubs होते थे, herbs होते थे, उनको medicines की तरह use करते थे. And like local diet, they bought kusum and palas flour from the corns and they earned some money. ठीक है, और इससे कुछ पैसे कमाते थे. देन आफ्टरवर्ड इट वाज बिलो द डिग्निटी ऑफ सम ट्राइबल लाइक बेगास, उनकी डिग्निटी से वो था. सो दे बिकम लेबरर, वो क्या बन गए, वहां लेबरर बन गए. सो सम ट्रेडर्स केम टू सेल गुड्स दैट वर नॉट प्रोड्यूस विद इन द लोकेलिटी. कुछ ट्रेडर्स आए जो उस लोकेलिटी में गुड्स प्रोड्यूस ही नहीं होते थे, वो उनको लेके आए, उनको बिका. नाउ दैट द ट्राइबल्स रीच द मनी लैंडर्स हु चार्ज हाई इंटरेस्ट ऑन द लोन, द साइकिल ऑफ डेट लेड टू पॉवर्टी. सो द ट्राइबल केम टू सी ट्रेडर्स एंड द मनी लेंडर, जिन्हें हम धिक्कूस कहते थे, मतलब ईवल आउटसाइडर. ठीक है, ईवल्स थे, वो आउटसाइडर्स थे एंड कॉज ऑफ देयर सफरिंग, और उनके कॉज सफरिंग के कॉज थे. ठीक है भाई, उन पे इतना पैसा हो गया, डेप्थ हो गया कि वो बहुत एक पॉवर्टी वाली लाइन में आ गई. देन वी हैव हर्डिंग. Many tribal groups were pastoralists who herd and reared animals. Their animal grazed freely, usually on hills and jungles where the grass is one place or was exhausted. और वो दूसरी प्लेस पे मूव करते थे. The one Gujars of the Punjab hills and Labadis of Andhra Pradesh herded cattle. Bakkarwals of Kashmir reared goats and the Gaddis of Kulu reared sheep. Then we have shettled cultivation. So many tribals began to settle down, that is cultivating their field in one place year after year. They also learned to use plow. They gradually got the rights over the land by livelihood. In many cases, जो आपके मुंडास थे छोटा नागपुर के, land belonged to the clan as a whole. All of them have right of land. More powerful among them become the chiefs. उन्होंने क्या करा, अपने land को rent करा. They rented their land. And British officials so settled tribal groups like Gond and Sultan as more civilized than shifting cultivators or hunting or gatherer. Now the impact of colonial rule on tribal lives. Impact कैसा पड़ेगा? Under British rule, जो tribal है, they found their familiar ways of life to be disappearing. Their livelihood under a threat and their religion in danger. The British considered forest land as belonging to. ब्रिटिश ने क्या कंसीडर करा कि जो फॉरेस्ट लैंड है वो किसी को बिलोंग नहीं करता. सो दे डिक्लेयर देम एज अ स्टेट प्रॉपर्टी, और उस फॉरेस्ट लैंड को उन्होंने क्या डिक्लेयर कर दिया कि क्या है, स्टेट की प्रॉपर्टी है, किसी को बिलोंग नहीं करती. सो इन द 18th century ब्रिटिश कंसिडर्ड फॉरेस्ट एंड अनप्रोडक्टिव एंड वेस्टलैंड एंड दे ब्रॉट मेनी फॉरेस्ट अंडर कल्टीवेशन ऑफ क्रॉप, जैसे कि आपका इंडिगो हो गया, आपके टी, कॉफी एंड अदर कमर्शियल प्रोडक्ट. लेटर व्हाट दे गॉट टिम्बर फ्रॉम द फॉरेस्ट. फॉरेस्ट से वो टिम्बर कलेक्ट करते थे. And the tall sal and other trees were felled down to provide sleeper for railway and other building. They clean for forest that has its major impact on people's living in forest. They were displaced. वो displaced हो गए थे in large number. So the British thought that those who lived in the forest were wild and savage and they need to be settled. और वो क्या होंगे, settled होंगे. And settled peasants were easier to control and administer. Adivasis faced certain prejudices and kept themselves socially distinct. उस majority of population group से उन्होंने क्या रखा, distance रखा. So the Adivasis were unconsciously given colonial label of primitive people. Their community based economic system और जो उसके customary right थे किसके over forest resources were not the liking of colonial administration. The greatest injustice of Adivasis was done in 1870. So by the Criminal Tribe Act of 1871, what happened? About 160 Indian communities, mostly जो आदिवासीज थे, they were classified as born criminals. उनको क्या माना कि ये क्या है, born criminals है, मतलब जन्मे हुए. Now the banning the shifting cultivation. After taking over the forest, these areas were handed over to British planters. The displaced people, particularly the tribals, they were forced to work on plantation as forced beggar labor to or labor at very low rate. They were prevented from returning home. They were in later years required to work on other projects like your railway and mine, and they were required to hold timber from the forest. And the British banned the shifting cultivation, and Adivasis, they were prohibited from using forest product fuel. As a result, the life and livelihood of the tribals were affected. तो हम देखेंगे जो लाइफ थी, लाइवलीहुड था ट्राइबल्स का, वो क्या हुआ, इफेक्ट हुआ. Worked in down in dark and suffocated mines was only breaking and dangerous. So what happened? It's often literally killing, and in 1920 over 2000 workers died every year in the cold mines in India. कितने लोग मरे? 2000. Next is the British introduced land settlement. उन्होंने land settlement introduce करा for the field other than plantation. Some peasants were declared landowners and other tenants. The tenants were to pay rent to the landowner, who in return paid revenue to the state. The jhum cultivators could not be settled, and settled plough cultivation was not easy in areas where water is scarce and soil is dry. So the field thing, they did not produce good yield, and the jhum cultivator in northeast India protested, and the British had to ultimately allow them the right to carry on shifting cultivation in some part of the forest. Right? Next we have the power of the tribal chief reduced. देखो जो power थी tribal chiefs की वो reduce हो गई, मतलब कम हो गई. So under the British rule, the functions and power of the tribal chiefs were reduced considerably. Previously अगर हम बात करें, they had a certain amount of economic power. इनके पास कुछ certain amount of economic power होती थी और उनके पास right होता था कि वो administer करते थे, अपनी territory को control करते थे. Now they were allowed to keep their land titles and rent out lands, but they had to follow laws made by British officials. They also had to pay tribute to the British and discipline the tribal group on behalf of the British. अब हम कुछ problems हुई थी trade के साथ. So the traders and the money lender, they were coming into the forest during the 19th century. वो क्या चाहते थे? वो forest produce चाहते थे, buy करना, offer cash loan and ask them to work off और wages. और उनसे peasants से बोलते थे कि आप हमारे यहाँ काम करो, wages का हम तुम्हें wages देंगे, loan देंगे, wages देंगे. So it took some time for the tribal group to understand what they were earning very little. The buyers of silk cocoons from Hazaribagh, now in Jharkhand, sold them at 5 times the price of Burdavan or Gaya. और जो मिडल मैन थे बिटवीन द गवर्न ग्रोवर्स एंड एक्सपोर्टर्स मेड ह्यूज प्रॉफिट. और ये कैसा प्रॉफिट कर लेते हैं? ह्यूज प्रॉफिट. नाउ लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द ट्राइबल रिवॉर्ड्स. तो थ्रू 19th and 20th century, tribals group in different parts of the country revolted. They rebelled against the changes in law. किसके अगेंस्ट? जो लॉज में चेंजेस थे. New textile exploitation by traders and money lenders. Tribals revolts commonly and frequent during colonial rule in all tribal territories. So a few of well-known revolts were colds and rebellions in 1831 to 1830. Now you can see rights of the Mundas of the produce of the forest and their land. Birsa led to number of Adivasis farmer with petition to cancel forest. कि वो क्या चाहते थे कि जो फॉरेस्ट के ड्यूज थे इनको कैंसिल करवाना चाहते थे. इसके पिटिशन वो उन्होंने फाइल की. ड्यूरिंग 1893-94 ही प्रैक्टिस्ड इन अ मूवमेंट टू प्रिवेंट विलेज वॉच वेस्ट लैंड बीइंग टेकन ओवर बाय द फॉरेस्ट. भाई उन्होंने एक मूवमेंट चलाई जिससे वो प्रिवेंट कर सके जो आपके फॉरेस्ट वेस्ट लैंड है जो गवर्नमेंट ले रही थी. ऐसा बोल दिया गया था कि वो स्टेट की प्रॉपर्टी है. ठीक है, उसके आगे उन्होंने मूवमेंट चलाई. ही प्रोक्लेम हिमसेल्फ एज अ प्रॉफिट विद द miraculous healing power. He called upon Mundas to fight against superstition. और आप स्टॉप करो एनिमल सेक्रीफाइस को, कोई भी इंटॉक्सिकेंट सब्सटेंस नहीं लेगा. एंड इट वाज एसेंशियली अ रिफॉर्म मूवमेंट व्हिच sought to purge the Munda society of all foreign element. Right? Then Birsa Munda movement was social movement, the movement against reforming the tribal society. He considered seriously to remove evil. वो चाहते थे कि वो जो evil है, लिक्योर का, performing sacrifice of animals का और worshipping evil spirit उसको oppose करा जाए. So he totally opposed Christian missionaries who perform a traditional culture. And when did he died? He died in 1895. The government attempted to redress the grievances और वो कुछ सर्वे और सेटलमेंट करते हैं बिरसा के ऑपरेशंस का 1902 10. So the Chota Nagpur Tenancy Act of 1908 provided some recognition of खुंट कटी राइट्स एंड बेंट बेथ बेगारी और जो बेथ बेगारी का सिस्टम है उसको बैन कर दिया एंड देयर वर अ सर्टेन लीगल प्रोटेक्शन ऑन देयर लीगल राइट्स लैंड राइट्स नाउ मेनी इंस्टीट्यूशन हैज बीन नेम्ड आफ्टर बिरसा मुंडा लाइक सच एज बिरसा मुंडा एयरपोर्ट इन रांची बिरसा मुंडा इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी इन सिंदरी द बैटल क्राई ऑफ बिहार रेजिमेंट ऑफ आर्मी इज बिरसा मुंडा की जय और विक्ट्री ऑफ बिरसा मुंडा. So in other parts of the world, if there is nothing to buy, cash cropping is all very well. If you have got something to sell, भाई अगर आपके पास कुछ बेचने के लिए है, but tell me sir why? If there is nothing to buy, should I bother? So this is a view of tribe of Papua New Guinea. Now this was all about our chapter. Hope you understood.